Low-lying areas in Imperial Beach, La Jolla Shores, Del Mar, and Cardiff are at the highest risk for flooding. The National Weather Service put out the hazard message ahead of high tide this morning. Imperial Beach's marine safety captain, Jason Lindquist, says a strong current was pushing people dangerously close to the pier.
If you're not a strong ocean swimmer or surfer, probably not the day to do it. Don't surf around the pier or a jetty if you're not familiar with them and the rip currents around them. Yeah, make sure your equipment's in good working order.
Two events are contributing to the flood risk. One is what's called an astronomical high tide, which happens every full moon and new moon. Sunday, December 1st, saw a new moon. There's also a storm out in the Pacific Ocean. Meteorologist Katie Anastas says the swell is coming from the west, making western-facing beaches the most vulnerable to flooding.
The places that have the highest risk are the places that are going to see the highest surf, because that elevated surf is combining with a higher tide.
This morning's high tide in Imperial Beach was 6 feet. King tides are closer to 7 feet. That's expected to happen from December 13th to 15th.
We're going to have to see if that's going to coincide with any elevated surf, and if so, there's potential for additional coastal flooding.
Imperial Beach resident Jose Corona has seen the king tide before. He says people tend to avoid walking on the pier.
The pier will be shaking, And the king tide, yeah, big time.
Katie Anastas, KPBS News.